photography Q&A with me, Zack, here at DEDPXL.com. And I have two questions set forth before me. One from Promethea and one from Aaron Schrader. You done messed up, Aaron. Sorry, YouTube reference there. Okay, so Promethea Manos, you write to me, and you lucky son of a... So you're 31, you're single, you have no kids, you have no cat, and nothing to tie you down. So I'm not jealous. So in April, you're putting your life inside of a backpack and setting off to travel South America. At some point, head into the Amazon, and later goes who knows where. India is calling you as well. That is amazing. Like, do it. Make sure you do this. So if you were in this situation with a focus of traveling light with only a middle-sized backpack, a regular backpack, not a hiking one, and a small satchel purse, and a ukulele case with a uke inside, to carry everything you need, what gear equipment would you bring to accompany me? And Promethea, you go on to ask what laptop you would use, that you need some workstation to work on. And then Aaron, you ask me about shooting street photography. You're loving shooting street. Now you're shooting street portraits. And you have been using the technique that I did in the cheap camera challenge with Digital Rev of holding a flash in one hand, and you have camera in the other, this kind of thing. So your question is, I've been using this technique for a few months, but wondered if there was a better way. What would you suggest? So let me talk about traveling light, small kits with a flash. Here we have a small bag, and inside this bag we have a double fold umbrella, a stick, swivel adapter, a Fuji X100S with a pocket wizard, a LumaPro LP180, one more pocket wizard, and we also have a ukulele. So we have all the things that you need inside of this small bag. Ding! So what we have here is our stick with a swivel adapter on it, a double fold shoot-through umbrella. I've got a LumaPro LP180 here. I've got a pocket wizard attached via Velcro. It should have a little sync cord to make that final connection. And what's nice about this is you have a better quality of light, or a softer quality of light, if you're wanting that for street portraits or travel portraits or whatever you're doing. This allows you to get some reach, to put that light in a little better position. So as you're shooting your portraits, this is up and maybe where you would normally have it on a light stand. But this is far more compact and lightweight than keeping a light stand with you. So Aaron, if you want a better way of shooting off-camera light, one in your hand with a camera in the other hand, I would say maybe go to some sort of radio trigger instead of using the on-camera flash to fire the handheld flash. And if you want a better quality of light for shooting street portraits, this kind of little bit of rig can be put together in a small, satchel bag, and it's not that much weight, and it's a whole lot better than walking around with a light stand. And Promethea, I would travel with this, an X100S, a couple of pocket wizards, and this sort of rig. And then I would add one more thing to your bag, Promethea. The last little easy to carry, inexpensive, lightweight piece of gear that I would suggest to you is an off-camera flash cord, especially if you're going out with an X100S that has a leaf shutter. Because with the leaf shutter, you can utilize a faster flash sync than what you can get with a pocket wizard. Now, I suggest the ones built by Silverina at OCF Gear, off-camera flash gear. He makes long ones. This one is about 3 meters long, and this one is smaller. This is actually a Canon version, but he makes smaller ones. And a Canon, Nikon version, they all work as long as you've got the center pin. And what happens here is it just makes a hard connection to your flash. And Aaron, this could work for you as well if you are wanting to just do something like this. The hardwire connection will allow you to sync up to about 1,000th, maybe 2,000th of a second with off-camera flash with an X100 or X100S with the leaf shutter. And you can get a longer one, Promethea, because if you're going off into the Amazon and your pocket wizards go, or you run out of AA batteries, or you just can't get any, this is inexpensive and it doesn't need batteries. So an OCF gear cable is a good thing to have. Promethea, you ask about, is a MacBook Air a good enough computer to edit on the road? I would say absolutely. I can edit jobs while the screen isn't perfect by any means, and it's not the best to calibrate. Heck, you're living out of a backpack, traveling the world. Like, the MacBook Air would be great. And if you can fit a 13-inch, go for the 13-inch. If not, go for the 11-inch. Put as much memory and storage into it as you possibly can, so that you can be covered. And take some thumb drives, like 2 gigabyte thumb drives along, and keep a lot of backups. And then you asked about selling your stuff to a travel journal. I have no idea. I can't really speak to that, and I don't know if you're going to take good enough pictures to do so. Run a blog, and if you're blogging your trips, please send that blog to me. I want to follow your travels. So thank you, Aaron and Promethea, for sending in your question. If you'd like to send a question in, please send it to me at question@DEDPXL.com. Thank you very much.
Your world is so far from the one I know.
Hunt of the portrait from strangers you'll find with your trusty X100 right by your side. Oh God, I hope you busker better than me. Good luck to you, Promethea, if that's your name. I'm sure I mispronounced it. Best of luck.